So I was browsing Instagram today when something caught my eye. My good friend Andre, who is one of the best content creators for making underwater content and makes amazing stuff from the Bahamas. Go check him out if you don't follow him already. He posted something where I was like, why does this guy look so familiar? It was something in the deep recesses of my memory. I had seen this guy before, but I just couldn't figure out why. So the video that Andre posted was unfortunately putting the guy on blast for eating a young conch shell that was not mature enough to be harvested yet. When I went and looked at the guy's profile, it finally all came back to me. A while ago, I was watching Charlie Penguin Moist Critical. I don't know exactly what to call him, but that guy, we all know who he is. You've seen him on YouTube, of course. He's one of the best reaction creators. Every time I make one of these videos, I think, how would Charlie do it? I remember seeing this video on Charlie's YouTube where he reviewed this guy, Nick Krutka, I think his name is. He was eating tapeworms for attention, basically, on TikTok. And I think faked his death or something crazy like that. Just took it way too far.
A clout-obsessed goofball on TikTok just ate parasites for views.
Yo, low-key, the tapeworms add some flavor. They're pretty good. It's been 2 days, and I've not stopped going to the bathroom. I'm kind of afraid that I literally have tapeworms in my stomach.
I don't know if this video will get picked up by Charlie because it's kind of a small niche thing where it's you have to really care about the ocean to be sensitive to this. And so I was like, this is a perfect time for me to shed some light on this. And hopefully this guy, Nick, will see it and think twice before he takes another illegal animal to eat and does this again for his video. I don't want to come on and act like, this is the worst guy. He's so bad, because I did go through some of his videos and I saw that he actually does eat some invasive species. And I think that's awesome. It is so good to go out and find invasive species, figure out how you can eat them, remove the invasive species from the environment, which it is endangering, causing problems to, and make food out of it. That's the best thing that you can do for the environment. I actually just got what's called smoked meat here. It's invasive boar caught by a local hunter and ate that for breakfast today. So that's helping the environment here and also feeding me. How could you think of anything better than that? So he does eat some invasive species, but then also this time went and ate a conch shell that should not have been eaten yet. So let's go check out the clip and you guys will see what this guy did. And I want to talk about some of the ways that he went wrong. Okay, so we've got his Instagram right here. And like I was saying, he does have some videos where he eats some invasive species. So we've got eating venomous lionfish right here and eating iguana, which probably seems weird, but iguana actually super invasive in Florida. And probably some other places too, causing huge problems. Basically, people's pets got out and then just repopulated like crazy and are killing all of the local native birds. So very problematic, and really awesome that he's showing that you can actually eat this massive lizard that a lot of people would see as a pet. But here's the problem right here, eating the conch shell.
I was just free diving in the Bahamas and I was able to catch a conch. I'm going to eat this conch up.
Okay, you caught the conch, you were able to. Was it hard for you to pick up a shell? I've never been I was able to capture this shell. No, you found it. It was just sitting there. It was the easiest thing you could have possibly ever caught. There is no work to catch a shell. You just see it and take it. And so Andre actually posted a couple other things, and I'll just overlay them here. So the way that you can tell if a conch shell is mature enough is that it'll have this lip coming out kind of at the outside of the shell. That's when it reaches maturity and has reproduced. So the regulation in the Bahamas is just so that then each shell has a chance to reproduce before it gets eaten. And why not? Because the meat is just as good from a shell that has reached sexual maturity as one that hasn't. So it's just better to give them the chance to reproduce, so that then we're not taking all of the conch shells out of the ocean and then in a couple of generations there's none left. And then one of the greatest delicacies and food items from the Bahamas is just no more. It's so important to follow these regulations. They're not made to annoy people or whatever. It's made to protect the ocean. That's why I felt compelled to make a video today, is because these rules matter. And you might be watching this and thinking, okay, well, maybe Nick didn't know the rules. Maybe the rules are hard to find. Maybe someone else told them the wrong thing. But in a different video, and I want to show you guys this real quick.
Oh, let's go! Nice. We got a nice little keeper. The slot size for these redfish are 18 to 27 inches, which means if you catch one over 27 inches, you cannot keep them.
So as you can see from that short clip, he knows that there are regulations about fishing, and he knows how to look them up. Now, he might be from Florida. Maybe that's how he knew already the regulations there. But then Florida and the Bahamas are not that far apart from each other. And you should just know when you visit a new place where you don't know their rules that you should look them up or ask a local. Like, I would never go spearfishing somewhere without knowing everything about what fish I was going to take or whatever it was, you know? And I definitely wouldn't post a video showing my blunder, like telling everyone that I did this thing that I knew was illegal. So I think maybe he did it and had the video and was like, well, what am I going to do? Not post it? And yeah, that's what you should have done, was not post it, because it's easy enough to just go find another conch shell that's actually legal to take and then make your video the right way. And none of this would have happened. So I want the big takeaway here to be like, if you're a content creator or if you're just someone that likes going fishing, just read the rules when you get to a new place. It's not that hard. I feel like that is like something that shouldn't even have to be said. And then even more so for someone that makes content, you're setting an example for other people. You should always try to do the right thing and get the shell that's the right size. So just be better and do better, because you're setting an example. Like, I always think about the example that I set in my videos, and I want people to take care of the ocean because I love it. And you should love the ocean too, because you make videos from the ocean. That's about it. See ya. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash subscribe if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more videos of me reacting to content out there. Also, feel free to send me content if you see something amiss of someone doing something in the ocean that needs discussion. I would love to crack it open and look at it and talk about it, and just keep on making videos about eating invasive species. Nick, if you're watching this, I would really appreciate that. So that's all the stuff we saw. Bye.